Hey guys, in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to set up junk removal call tracking numbers. The reason you want to set these up is because A, you don't want to use your personal phone number. You don't know if it's your mom calling or some dude who needs your help calling. B, you want to know where your leads are coming from. And the way that you do that is through use of call tracking numbers. You can also record calls. You can have a whisper message. It's like incredibly valuable. If you don't have a call tracking number, you need to get at least one, in my opinion. So let's get into it. All right, so there's three main methods that you can use. We're going to start with the free one first. We're going to start with the second most expensive one first, and then we're going to go to the third one. The third one, in my opinion, is the ultimate method to use for call tracking numbers. It's the easiest one to use. There's automations you can set up with it. It's exciting to me. But the first one's just going to be Google Voice. If you're not familiar with Google Voice, I'm just going to open it in Incognito tab. I think it's Google.voice. Workspace. Okay, right here. So Google Voice. We're gonna hit Get Started, and this will be in the link below as well. So we're just gonna choose the basic plan. If you want to get a little more fancy with it, you can do standard. I'm gonna sign in real quick. All right, I had to do like really annoying two-factor authentication, but we're here now. X out of that. You can also make calls from this number. So if you're calling a lead back and you don't want, your area code to show up as a different city, which you might have that as a phone number, you can use this to call people. If you're cold calling people, you can also use this to cold call people. So, pretty simple stuff. Should prompt you when you set it up to set up your number. But this is one I had already set up. Let me see the settings. All right, so in the calls section, you just scroll down, incoming call options. You're gonna want to select record call. You're gonna want to turn that on. There's also a voicemail greeting, Google Voice default. You can manage it. You can record your own greeting if you want for your voicemail. Voicemail transcripts, I recommend you turn this on. Give voicemail via email. Voicemail via email. You can do that if you want. Probably wouldn't do this one. You're gonna get some people trying to call you for business reasons to solicit to you, but you don't want to filter as a business. You're just gonna kind of have to deal with that. So, all right, so that is Google Voice. The next one we're going to be checking out, and I've used this one personally. I've used all these personally. Is CallRail, callrail.com. I used CallRail for quite a while. In my opinion, either you're gonna want to use CallRail or you're going to want to use the third method that we're going to get into, the best method. Okay, so CallRail, can start a free trial. All right, so I just verified my address. This is on my other email. If you don't have a website, we'll just continue like we don't have a website. I don't have a website. All right, so I'm going to make one that's like 313. Definitely do your local area code wherever you're servicing. All right, so it generated our number. We can start tracking calls. Down here, it's already selected, but record and transcribe my calls. I usually put something like, thank you for calling lug junk removal. Period. So it's gonna be like a robotic voice. It's gonna say, thank you for calling lug junk removal. This call may be recorded and shared with third-party providers. Just helps you look more professional, because that's what every other super professional junk removal business has. So I'm going to put in my personal phone number, and then I'm going to go to the next step. Okay, awesome. So I'm currently in CallRail. We have our first number made. If you want to see your phone numbers, you can come down to settings. All right, so we've successfully made our account. We are going to go down to settings here. And here we can see all the numbers we've created. We can also create new numbers here. There's website tracking. I don't really suggest using this for website tracking. It kind of sucks. You have to make a website pool, and it's like really annoying. But you can create a new number here. This is your tracking number. You can literally paste it anywhere you want to. I recommend that you create 5. You can create like up to 5 for $50 on the standard plan. So, but if you want to edit the number, come over here, edit. You can edit all these different flows. There's text message, call options. Come into here. You can actually set up a call whisper message, and what that does is when someone calls you and you pick it up, it'll say, this actually. Call from. We can play it. Let's see.
Call from Luck Junk Removal's first number.
Okay. I would just say, if you're putting this on your Google business profile, for example, call from Google business profile. Period. And then we can preview it.
Call from Google business profile.
Hopefully you guys can hear that. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all I would do with this number. So the next one, the one I've been hyping up this entire time, is called GoHighLevel. All right, so this is GoHighLevel. I love GoHighLevel. It's awesome. If you're gonna, especially if you're going to run ads and you want automations and you want like really good support, GoHighLevel is incredible for that. So this is the agency view. In order to create a sub account, which is what you're going to need to do in order to create a number, you're going to click sub account. You're going to come over here to the right hand corner. You're going to click create sub account and then just follow along from there. You can use a blank snapshot. You can use like a GoHighLevel snapshot you got from someone else, but you can just blank snapshot, continue from there. Once you have that set up and you have a sub account, you can click into your sub account and then you can come over here to settings and then you can scroll down to phone system right here. And then here you're at your phone numbers, and it's literally like $1.15 per month to set these up. GoHighLevel itself is like $97 a month, but you get to host a website, you get automations, you can run ads to it very, very easily. Tracking's easy. It's very worth it for me. So, in my opinion. So I have all these different numbers. So I practice what I preach, but right over here you can click add a number, add a phone number, and then you literally just United States. Actually, we're gonna filter by first part of number, and then we're gonna search by 313, let's say. Apply. Okay, so now we can just select one of these, Detroit zone. This is just where it's, it'll say Detroit zone if you call someone from it. And then proceed to buy once you select it. So select it, proceed to buy. It's gonna be $115 per month. I mean, it's really easy. Yeah. So those are the 3 methods that I recommend in terms of using a call tracking number. If you don't have a call tracking number, it's going to be really hard to tell who's calling you for what purpose, where they called from, if your Facebook posts are successful, if your YouTube posts are successful, if your Google business profile is set up properly and actually getting leads. So that's why I recommend that you set it up so you know where your leads are coming from. And therefore, you can make a decision as to if you want to put more effort into this thing or just stop doing that thing because it's not producing leads. So thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. Hopefully that was helpful. I don't see how it wouldn't be helpful. Call track numbers are incredibly helpful and useful for deciding where you're gonna actually allocate like your time, your resources, your energy, etc. If you are having trouble generating leads for your junk removal business, I actually have something free to give to you. It's 15-30 minutes of my time. Just sit down with me and we can discuss how you're getting leads, how you could get more leads, and then worst case scenario, you book this call. We talk for a little bit and you walk away with an actionable plan that you can use to get more leads and therefore more money in your junk removal business. It's in the link below. There's also a free school that we just give out to people that helps you get up to 5K, 10K, 20K per month. So feel free to check those out. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I'll see you guys in the next one.